Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Exploring Attractions. Today we are here at Disneyland because some exciting news just got released today in regards to Splash Mountain and Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the transformation to a brand new attraction set to open up in late 2024. So we're going to be talking all about that once we get to the Splash Mountain area. We're here later at night, but on top of all the Splash Mountain and Tiana's Bayou Adventure talk, we're also going to be tasting some of the Festival of the Holidays treats that they got here. I think Savannah's going to buy the Sip and Savor Pass, so we'll go along, review stuff like that, and just have a great night here, great evening here at Disneyland. But with that being said, let's go get inside and have ourselves a great night. It's a perfect winter night here as there is rain in the forecast today, and as you can see, it's pretty cloudy. It's only 4 o'clock, so it's starting to, the sun's starting to go away, but this is like a perfect vibe to be visiting Disneyland during the holidays tonight. Do you already have an idea of the items that you want to try today?
Kinda, sorta.
You looked at the menu before?
I did.
We have picked up the Sip and Savor Pass, which was $54 was a Magic Key discount, and it comes with 8 different samples that include non-alcoholic drinks and from all the foods from the different tasting booths.
The first one we got was the chorizo, like queso with chips.
And this was one of the best options they had last year. And the thing what we noticed with Disney in specific is they do give large serving sizes, which is awesome. I'm sure you're going to enjoy just as much as last year. And this option can be found at the Brews and Bites stand, which is also where they serve the beer flights at.
I rate this a 10 out of 10. Now,
I didn't get a Sip and Savor Pass today, just Savannah. I'm kind of trying off hers, but there was one thing that I wanted to try a la carte. Again, I had it last year, so it was a churro toffee cold brew. However, this year, I didn't know that they had a cocktail version of it.
So for our second one, we got the mac and cheese.
Yeah, Skittles mac and cheese.
Yeah. And we had this last year and it was really good. The last time I had it, it was actually pouring and I was sitting under Paradise Garden theme, like almost wanting to cry because how cold it was.
I mean, you bought a jacket that day just because of how freezing and windy it was.
$100.
It's cold today, but you know, it feels nice.
So far, I've only gotten things I've had already. So everything's a 10 out of 10, but I'll try some new stuff later down the road.
Up next is the Winter Sliderland booth to try some brisket. What do we got for our next item?
We have the brisket sandwich.
It's just like a little brisket slider.
I really like it. I think the brisket's nice and like soft and like easy to pull apart. I would give this a 7 out of 10.
If you guys want my recommendation on anything here at California Adventure during the holidays, it'd be basically anything warm inside the Ghirardelli factory, especially the caramel hot chocolate. I think we're actually going to be walking right into Disneyland once the Christmas Fantasy Parade starts, so we'll see how chaotic it is walking on in. We're going to head over to Disneyland right now to go check out some of the updates over there and enjoy the Christmas time. But it's funny because there's a few rain droplets here and there, not enough to obviously pull out the umbrella or scare people off. It's just funny how there's very, very minimal rain droplets every like 10 seconds or so. Disneyland's currently in the process of setting up for the candlelight processions they have every single year. Not too sure when the exact date is. Once we find out, we'll put it up on the screen right now, obviously, but they're getting ready for it. They got the stage and everything set up out here. Always do a great job with it. Well, it is a busy night here at Disneyland, but I didn't think it was that crazy because Rise of the Resistance is currently posted at a 205-minute standby wait. So they must be selling a whole lot of lightning lanes or something, but I've never seen it that high. Made our way over here to Splash Mountain, where we now know at Walt Disney World, the Magic Kingdom Park, that it will be officially closing on January 23rd. Permanently closing, that is, to make way for the transformation for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is quite exciting. They actually showed us a new piece of concept art, along with all the different concept art that Disney has already released, of what to expect. Now, this scene in particular will be the scene after the first drop. So not the indoor drop, but the drop that you do into, quote-unquote, now, the Bayou. And now the big reason on why we have a closing date for the Magic Kingdom Park compared to Disneyland, where we don't know when it's going to close quite yet. Like I said, January 23rd is the date for Magic Kingdom over in Florida. Don't have a closing date for this one yet, is because the Magic Kingdom ride is a little bit bigger, a little bit more complex, so it's going to take them a lot more time to transform it into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Whereas this one, it won't take them as much time. They're still targeted to open both up in late 2024. There's no earlier time frame for the one at Walt Disney World. But, like I said, one's more complex and one's more bigger than the other. And honestly, my take, as it has been on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, making its way over to the parks, is I'm excited for it. I love Splash Mountain, and I think Splash Mountain will be missed, but it's time for a change, and that great change to come with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They promised to have multiple different animatronics in there, and some new characters as well that we were just introduced to, which were the critters in that press release that they released, talking all about the closer date for Disney World. Oh man, you can see the rain starting to pour down in the light. It's pouring down a lot more. We were gonna ride Splash Mountain to kind of be a crazy, oh look, a raindrop just fell on the lens. We're gonna ride Splash Mountain to be some crazy people, but it is raining now, so I don't think we're gonna be doing that. But that Dr. Facilier rumored scene, obviously you gotta imagine that it'll have Friends on the Other Side playing as you climb up the lift hill. But I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future, after the Bayou Adventure opens up, that we'd start to see more Princess and the Frog theme come to the Critter Country area compared to it just staying the same thing. Especially now, you gotta wonder, does Pooh really fit in this area with it being Princess and the Frog theme? Guess those are questions that will have to be answered down the way, maybe even in 2024. Well, I guess they're not doing Fantasmic tonight because they still got the Mark Twain running. Or I could be wrong, Fantasmic could just not be showing during this holiday time, but I would think that they'd already be getting prepared for it if they were going to show it tonight. And well, over the course of like 20 minutes, the rain has definitely picked up a whole lot more. In fact, I've had to switch my phone on the majority of the shots here. The castle still looks beautiful as ever, but as you can tell, everyone's getting their umbrellas out and everything. Don't think that the parade's going to be happening unless somehow the rain stops in about 20 minutes or so. Also, I was wrong when we were coming out of DCA. I was completely messed up on time as far as when the parade was starting, but don't think that the parade's going to happen tonight. Neither that or the fireworks, unfortunately. But I'm going to go ahead and switch to just my voice right now and kind of share more of my thoughts on the Splash Mountain closure. Just a little bit more information on what they released in the Disney Parks blog, so let's switch over to that right. And we are back behind the screen. Sorry if it was like a kind of a short vlog, but we were literally filming at Universal that same morning. We figured why not pop into Disney, have ourselves a great time. And of course, I had to talk about Splash Mountain since that was the breaking news as of yesterday morning when we were filming. But I kind of wanted to more touch up on my thoughts on the whole transformation and on when Walt Disney World's version is going to be closing, on when I think Disneyland's versions will be closing. Now, as I preferenced in the video, it is closing on January 23rd, so technically your last day to be able to ride Splash Mountain over at Magic Kingdom would be January 22nd, unless they mean January 23rd would be the final operating day. Now, with the Disneyland version, I do think that they'll probably aim for a time frame of around March, probably springtime, to kind of get your last little rides in, I guess you could say. But I don't see them closing it in summertime. Like, I think it's still going to be early 2023. However, I don't think it's going to be anytime in January, anytime in February. I'm thinking more March or anytime after that. And for me, like I said in the video when we were there, I'm quite excited for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Yes, Splash Mountain is going away, and it's been an attraction that we have all enjoyed over the years, but it's time for a change, and this is a very, very good change. A lot of the animatronics and characters that have already been teased between different pieces of concept art makes me a lot more excited for it than when they first announced it and they just released one piece of concept art. It was like we really didn't know anything about it. Similar to what the current state of Avengers Quinjet attraction is, it's hard to get excited about something that you don't really know about. But now there's so much storyline, so many different concept arts to look at, so many different characters to look forward to encountering on Tiana's Bayou Adventure that I think everybody should be excited for this big change coming to both Disneyland and Magic Kingdom over in Florida. But I'll leave it at that. I've talked a lot about Splash Mountain's transformation to Princess and the Frog on this channel already, so if you want to go check out those videos and our thought process throughout the whole announcement progress of this, then make sure to go do so and subscribe with those bell notifications on if you guys are new here. I'm really hoping this isn't a Tron situation, because even though they are targeting opening late 2024, you know Disney could keep pushing their project further and further back. I hope we get to experience this brand new thrilling attraction in late 2024, and it's no later than that. But anyways, everybody, my name is Scott, and you've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.